What's up, y'all? Let's talk about some sports, some new uh, developments on the Patriots, and just the overall state of the Patriots team. If anybody has any comments they want to make, feel free to drop them in the comment section below.
Around on this the last couple of weeks, and what I found is there wasn't a setback, which I think almost makes it worse. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's almost like, all right, like, so we expect, and I know the full expectation when he got hurt at the end of July was that he was going to be ready for week one.
We'll start off with talking about Christian Gonzalez. So, as you all know, Christian Gonzalez has been dealing with a hamstring injury.
About the week of week one, they could have put him on IR.
Not sure why he isn't back from it yet. He's been out for almost 2 months. Doesn't really seem like he has any desire to play. Pretty much everybody in the Boston sports is confused as to why he isn't playing yet and out on the field, questioning, whether or not he has that mentality to be a good player in this league. Also, another piece to this is that he's pretty much on the cusp of being paid, and seemingly he's trying to postpone playing so that he can possibly get paid, which, I mean, obviously you want to get paid as a player, but there's a fine line between, trying to get your money and actually playing. So it's a little bit suspicious that he's due to be paid next year and he's deciding to not play. Now, personally, if I'm building a team, I don't want Christian Gonzalez on my team because Christian Gonzalez seems like a player who doesn't really care about playing, which I know that sounds ridiculous, but he doesn't. I mean, his interview that he had last week, they asked him, oh, any setbacks, any setbacks? He didn't want to speak on it. So, kind of a little bit suspicious if you're not playing and you won't even talk on if you have a setback or not. So, definitely as a New England Patriots fan, I mean, yes, I like the player Christian Gonzalez, but as far as, him getting out on the field and staying healthy and being on the field, I mean, doesn't really seem like he has any desire to want to do that. So at this point, he's been out for almost a month. He hasn't contributed to the team. I mean, if I'm Mike Vrabel, I don't really even care if he's not on this team. Actually, I need players who want to play, who want to be out there, who can deal with a little bit of, uncomfortableness. Like, I'm sorry, but you're in the National Football League. You're never going to be 100% when you go out there. Everybody's probably always dealing with injuries, little injuries here and there. So if he can't even, make an effort to get out on the field, I really don't care about the player. I don't really want him on the team. We need players who want to play, who want to win. His interview he had a couple weeks ago, he's like, yeah, I really love football. I really like. Oh, do you? Because it doesn't really seem like you're trying to get out there on the field very hard. Anybody can say I love football, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, it's just talk. It's not showing it. I mean, Stephon Diggs, on the other hand, come back from an ACL and is ready to go, ready to be out there, ready to be contributing. Christian Gonzalez, on the other hand, seemingly taking his time coming back from his injury. Doesn't really seem like someone who loves football and loves to play, so a little bit ridiculous. What's everybody's opinion on Christian Gonzalez? Anybody have an opinion on him?
Don't do that. That's what they do to us.
No setbacks, they're saying, in his injury. Oh, so if there's no setbacks, then why aren't you playing?
Yep, you haven't said anything's on the table at that point. Of course, anything is. There's a player
Absolutely
who's back in
ridiculous.
a timeline
We
that
could have
they do
used him in the
follow,
first few
and
games.
they start getting kind of pissy with each other because they know the player is protecting himself. And NFL teams get mad at NFL players all the time for looking out for themselves and their financial future. They hate that because no league
In other
tries to
news, we
bail
can
out
definitely
their
talk
players more
about
than
the
this one.
game
No
on
league
Sunday
tries
that
to
we
take
just
advantage
had.
of their players
I
more
mean,
than this one. No
you can't.
league tries to
Nobody can
force their
win a
guys out there
game
when
having
they are
five
not
turnovers.
100%
It just
healthy
isn't
more
possible.
than this one. The NFL is not for long, and they do not look out for their
And as
players.
far as
They never
Stevenson
have.
goes,
They
I mean, we have
probably
to
never
teach him a
will.
lesson
So
by
if a player's
benching him this
protecting
week. If we
himself
don't
and
bench him
taking
this
pisses
week,
off a team, that's
especially
not
against the
right, but
Panthers, a
that's
team when
reality.
we should win this game because the Panthers have been
Figured
pretty
out
much
28th of
bottom
July.
bottom two, bottom three teams in the league the
Should have
past
been,
couple
but
years.
week and a half into the first
Um,
preseason. I think it was August
I
8th
mean,
that we
this
played
is a
the
good
Patriots.
time to
So that
bench
was
him for
essentially one
this
game,
for this
2 games,
specific
3
game.
games.
There's
2
no
different
reason
practices.
why we can't put Travion
Cherry-picking
Henderson
together,
and Gibson
training
out
well
there
to start
instead.
the year.
I
Having
mean,
week
we
4.
got right to the goal line and he fumbled it half a foot from the goal line. I mean, we just can't have that. That game should have been tied. Drake May threw an interception in the end zone on one play, and then not even a few minutes later, we drive down the whole field again, get right to the goal line, and then Stevenson fumbles it. I mean, we just can't have that. I mean, like, hold on to the ball, dude. You're getting paid millions of dollars to hold on to the ball, and your fundamentals are shit.
Or it doesn't happen. Right. Or they go into next year
So that's
having
a
to
little
find out
bit
again what they
crazy.
thought
I
they were
mean, look at
stepping into
teams like
next year. And they
Detroit,
said, you got to show something because
who
you missed
has
75%
the
of the year.
two, arguably
You
the
played
two
ever since
best
last year.
running backs
You
in the
missed a massive
game.
chunk of this year with Kelsey.
Can't even think of one of the guys' names right now, but one of the dudes is Jameer Gibbs. I mean, look at the way he plays on, what was it, a Monday night? But he had like probably 100 yards, had a touchdown, a couple touchdowns. Like, come on, man. I understand that Stevenson's been here for a few years, but if he can't hold on to the ball, then we don't have any use for
I
him.
want him to do that. He's a damn good cover corner. You have that guy.
So I honestly, personally wouldn't mind moving on from Stevenson because it's been a few years now. Buddy, I don't know how many touchdowns he has a year, but not enough.
You know, you see Sante Samuel. Even
Not
Sante
many.
Samuel was best. This team good at what he did.
Our offense isn't the issue this year. It's we have plenty of players on our offense who can make a difference. We have Boot, we have Travion Henderson, we have Stephon Diggs, we have Mac Hollins. Who am I missing? Our talent on our team is definitely at least top 15 in the league. We're not bottom 15 in talent. We do have talent. And our quarterback does have talent. But there's times when, if you're going to be throwing it into the end zone, we got to be throwing that back of the end zone fade throw. We can't, and if we're going to be gunning it in, we have to be for sure that the defense isn't going to bat your ball down or tip it or something like that. I mean, come on, buddy. We got 6'5", 350-pound defensive linemen there, and you're gonna try to gun it in, 10 to 15 yards away. Obviously, the throw isn't gonna be high, so we need to float it back there so he can go up and make a catch in the back of the end zone. The game we had a couple weeks ago against the Dolphins, Drake May looked like he was improving. He looked like he did some good things. Obviously, he's still, he's not a rookie, but when I talk about him, I still say he's a rookie because he plays like one. So I don't know what is going on. I don't know what he needs to do to make a change in his play style. What's good, Dallas? Welcome in. But he needs to do something. He needs to stop making turnovers in the red zone. That was ridiculous. That was the first time in a game that I've seen him make. It wasn't even his fault, but that was the first time in a game I've seen the Patriots have 2 red zone turnovers in one game, plus 5 turnovers. I mean, come on, man. How are you supposed to win a game if you have 5 turnovers? It just can't happen.
Why can Town Fair Tires say they sell Nexon tires at an unbeatable price?
5 turnovers in a game we expect to win. Like, come on, dude. And in the Steelers, they can only put up 21 points. The thing about this team is when we get behind in a game, we still have a chance to win because our defense is good and our offense is good. But it seems that every time we do have a game, there's always that one or two play that we wish we could take back. And that's the thing about football is there's always going to be that one play that you wish you could take back. But that's the thing is Drake May needs to realize that he is the leader of this offense. He is the one that everything goes through. It can't be on him. If the team is going to make a bad play, the team's going to make a bad play, but it cannot be on our quarterback making bad play after bad play. So I think Drake May needs to work that out of his game and just become a better game manager. I know people hate when people say game managers, but he does. He needs to be a better game manager overall. It can't come down to him being the one to have a turnover and have it be his fault. It just can't. That throw he made where he threw it in there and tried to gun it in there instead of, floating one up for whoever it was to make that catch in the back corner of the end zone, that was on Drake May. And we were right at the red zone. And I don't even know, was it second down, third down, who knows? But we had a couple more downs to make a play. We can't get to the red zone and then not get any points. It just can't happen. We need to get into the red zone and then take points. No matter which way we get the points, we need to take the points. So that's something that Drake May needs to figure out. Because as a Patriots fan, we've had 6 years now of horrible play. I mean, arguably, I could sit here and say that Cam Newton was the best quarterback we've had in the last 5 or 6 years because he was the most professional quarterback. He had no arm at all near the end of his career, but at least when we got into the red zone, we could count on Cam Newton running it in. So, just absolute nonsense what's going on with this team. 5 turnovers, dude. Like, come on, man. Absolute bull. And Stevenson, how many did he have? Was he responsible for 2 fumbles? I mean, come on, man. You can't have that. If you fumble once, you need to realize that you need to hold on to the ball and do whatever it takes to not fumble the ball.
Severe weather can strike anywhere at a moment's notice, whether you live in Drake,
in Webster,
in Worcester,
in Shirley,
or in Quincy, wherever you're watching from. NBC 10 Boston's first alert weather team is working hard to keep you safe. When was that forecast around?
no other weather team in Boston can say that.
Because the most important thing on our radar is you.
Is you.
Is you.
Is you.
Because the most important thing on our radar.
Anybody have any sports they want to talk?
Improve their chances of getting an invite to Mobile.
Well, I mean, the first one that came to mind, after watching that Indiana-Illinois game was Fernando Mendoza. I mean, he was phenomenal then. I mean, 21 to 23, 5 TDs, no interceptions, and put it this way, 2 incompletions. So that was big. I think he's got 14 touchdowns right now, 0 interceptions. I spotted him out early last year, once when he played against Auburn, and he carved them up pretty well. Sig does a great job with those guys, and I see him, improving throughout the year. Jacob Rodriguez was really, really good, against Utah this weekend too. Not just the pick to seal the win, but he also had, I think it was 10 tackles. Tackled for loss. Caused fumble. He played really, really well. He was our defensive player of the week.
And then we're going to rip up the last stream, and there's no way they would have gotten the deal done. So, no way.
Belder and Bass, weekdays from 2 to 6 on NBC Sports Boston. Presented by Supercuts, real smart hair.
Bruh.
to Smart at the 3, to the 5, to the 10, right to the 15, to the 20. He is hit.
You forget that there are historical moments between these two teams. Patriots, Panthers. This is an old Gillette. We're in the background. It was screaming like a woman. I'll try. I won't take another listen. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Wow. That is Capello. Good catch, though.
This week we got the Panthers at the Patriots.
You sound like a girl. That's him. Girl. Yeah, that's him. He's giddy.
Never winning.
He does the same thing now. He does that when they fumble. Like when Ramondre fumbled for a second time, he did. That's what he does now.